Welcome to another episode of the Top 5 GOAT Podcast. I have today one of my top fives that taught me how to be a chief, taught me how to maneuver, how to handle business in the Chiefs mess, and it's throughout the Navy. Hailing from ATL, all Falcons, Georgia, all the above, and the Phillies. He rocks with the Phillies as well too, so it's mad love. You'll see him in our games. So
You
yeah,
see them
my
Braves
man,
though?
my mentor. I ain't talking about no Braves right now. We a couple games behind y'all, but we right there. My man, my mentor, Amos famous Harvey. Welcome to
What
the
it
Top 5 GOAT Podcast.
what it do? Bro? What it do? What it do? I don't made the show now. I'm in. I don't made the
Hey, you
show,
somebody
baby.
special, so it's all love. It's all love.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that too.
But yeah, man, we just want to hear your top five goats. And that one officer, your one favorite officer that you served with, I'm sure, and just talk about him or her. And just give me your 2 through 5.
Yeah,
Talk, say
bro.
something about him.
I
We
got
do it
you.
like that. All
Easy
right.
day, easy day. But first of all, man, appreciate you bringing me on here, man. After doing 30 years in the Navy, of course, I ran across a lot of good people over me, and then I brought some up, and they became stellar too. But
Mm.
yeah, I had a lot of a good chief man, and I tried to model myself because I only came in Navy to do 3 years. I was bouncing after that. But I
Right.
said, if I stay, these some people, as I went along, hey, I want to pattern myself. I would do it like that. I would do it like that. For instance, my man Larry Nunez, ABH,
Mm.
where he retired Master Chief, I was on the Kitty Hawk, and that dude taught me to know your job, bro. That dude was a walking manual. He knew everything from the AB book, everything, bro. That dude, he's
Mm.
know your job. He made me DCPO. He made me get in there learn it. When I got to my next ship, nobody can touch me in DC. Cause my man
Mm.
Nunez told me, learn your job, bro. Learn the job.
Right.
And he took care of the joint. And then you got my man Terry Miles. He was the AO. I'm gonna give you a little AO prop. AO. Cause what happened on the Saipan, I was on the Saipan, and their department had this dissolved. So the Gunner Herbert said, we want to go to air department. So we like, the AO's coming over there. Like, yeah, we taking the AO. So of course Terry was the senior chief. So he became DLCPO. Hey, rocked it, rocked it. That's what I learned when I became a DLCPO. AOCM Terry Miles. Hey man,
Yeah.
nobody can touch that department. We hated when they left.
Right.
But when they did, but when they did leave, I got to take over the CPO. So, but that's
Okay.
why I learned the game from the deal. How to go to them boards, go in them ranking boards. I used to sit back down in the back like this, like, yeah, Terry, get him,
Right.
Terry, get him, Terry, because he taught me that, man, and that's what
Right.
He said, hey, man, you got to get in here. This your department. You got 236 people, whatever. Know all your people. Know something about them. So if Master Chief President walk up to your heart and be like, what's going on with ABH3? Know something about it. So he taught me that game
Mm-hmm.
and I passed that
Mm-hmm.
along. But that was my man Terry Mile. And then Charlie Lovett, man. We called him Big Country. He was about CMC on that same boat. Big country boy from Georgia, big, tall country dude, Charlie Lovett. That dude was the most thorough CMC I met because
Mm-hmm.
he didn't do nothing. He said he did all
Right.
that when he was a young bosun mate. So when it's time for liberty, all that, all he did was stand on the brow at midnight like that, make sure all his people came back 2 by 2. We said, y'all
That's what's
come
up.
to Charlie's Ark, baby. Cause he made sure we got back 2 by 2. He'd sleep in his office, like from Liberty Call until it was time for people to start coming back. And then Big
Mm-hmm.
Charlie standing there on the brow, big tall, but he about 6'3", big country boy. But he made
Right.
sure he wasn't going to sleep that night until everybody was back on that boat,
Everybody
bro.
made it back.
Everybody was back on the boat, man. So I say, Charlie, man, he ain't one of the funniest in my gambling habits. I be like, Charlie, let me borrow $1 so I can play poker. He wasn't about that,
Right. Right.
but he
Right.
was about
Right.
them people, man. He was about them people, man. And I mean, no, man, the one time he went on Liberty, he was like a rock star in town, and everybody wanted to take a picture with him because they had never seen him off the ship. We
Mm.
on deployment for like 6 months. He never left the boat, bro. That one
Wow.
time we went into Croatia, Big Charlie left the boat. Man, he was like a rock star there. Everybody, every kid on the boat. Man, let me take a picture with the CMC. He off the ship. But he was a people person. Come midnight,
Right.
he on the brow like this. All my people. He
Just
checked
waiting for everybody to come back.
that Liberty log. Who ain't here? Air department, you missing one. Deck
Mm.
department, you missing one. And man, that was thorough. I said, man, to care about your people like that, that's what a CMC. And he made sure
Right.
stuff was legit and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna go with Vivian Herb. She was the first female senior chief AB that I ever met. This is in 1988, bro.
Wow. Wow.
And her thing, what I learned from her, which I also learned from other people, take care of your people. Make sure
Yeah.
your people, not just your people, they family. She was like, ABH2, how your wife doing? How your kid? I know you just had a new kid last year. How he doing?
Mm.
He getting his shot. I'm like, damn, St. G, want to know if my kid getting a shot? Hey, she
Right.
wanted to
Right.
know
Right.
that. She wanted to make sure we was at the fire department in Bermuda. And I'm like, man, I wonder how many other female ABs out there like this. Because I had another
Mm.
one who made chief totally opposite. But seeing Chief Herb, bruh, she wanted to know about your family. She want to make sure, yeah, you going to get the job done. Because, I got to run into a burning building if something catch fire. She wanted to make
Right.
sure you
Right.
was straight, though, bruh. I said, I remember that. If I stay in the Navy, at that point, I was E5, so I figured I was going to stay in the Navy anyway. But
Mm-hmm.
I say, man, know about your people. Make sure they family good. We know they going to be all right. The Navy got a system for them. What about their
Oh
family?
yeah.
So Viv Herb taught me that, and she was good. I was like, man, I believe in that, but know about their family. So she was good with that. And then I put
That's what's
one on
up.
there. I said, oh, Peggy McCullough, and she worked for me. And
Mm-hmm.
then she was a chief. I call her Bud Light because we hit the port. She loved to hit her Bud Light.
That Bud Light.
And my wife just asked me, was I smoking? I guess the smoke going up in my back window. I better put it out.
Don't smoke her out, man. You
I
supposed to
know it.
keep the smoke on the outside.
I know it. I'm outside, but it's right underneath my window. So,
Oh, I got
but yeah, Peggy, man, and she became one of the best Master Chief. She retired, AB Master Chief, but she
you. Oh
she
wow.
followed the lead. She got the story. She got it. Her and my man Take Dog, who live right down the street from you, they was two.
Mm-hmm.
They got the program. They did what's right now, and I enjoy watching them come up like they got it.
Oh yeah.
Peggy got it. My
Yeah.
man Eric Take Dog, he got out, but he got it too. And then you saw
Right.
how he rode. Hey,
Oh yeah.
boom.
Oh yeah.
Hey, take care of them people. But yeah, them right there, man, that's probably 2 through 6. I probably gave you too many. But
Yeah,
man,
that's all good.
but
But
the
say
number,
talk about that favorite officer though.
my
That
favorite
favorite
officer,
officer.
man, I'm gonna tell you, I had a lot of favorite officer. Uh, I had a captain up in Philly, Angela
Mm.
Cyrus, one of the best. Oh,
I think you was
oh,
talking to me
Saint
about her with like when you got promoted to Mass Chief, like she was
Master
there.
Chief. That's the
Yeah.
one who, boy,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's a whole new part. That's a whole nother podcast, bro. How that went
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
We'll do that one
Right.
day. And then of course we had Sam Norton. Same
Oh
thing,
yeah.
thorough about
Oh
it.
yeah.
He was
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Oh yeah. He
I
was
had
that
this,
dude.
yeah, but I had this warrant officer, man. His name was Dave Prim,
Mm.
and I was the first class, 11 years in the Navy, and I had two other guys on the flight deck, one 19 year, one 17 year. So when the LPO left, I figured, hey, they about to be the LPO. I'm about to skate.
Right.
Bosa looked at me. He said, "You the Lipo." I said, "What?" He said, "You the Lipo." I said, "Bosa, you got a 19-year first class and a 17-year." He said, "They don't know how to handle their business. You handle it." I said, "I got 11 in. I ain't even up to chief yet." He said,
Right.
You the LPO." He said, "But it's all on you." I said, "What you mean,
Mm.
boss?" He said, "Everything. The workload, the liberty, whatever your motto is." I said, "Well, my motto is if you ain't got nothing to do, don't do it around here." He said, "I run with that, but long as
Right.
everything's done."
Right. Right.
I say, so he said, yo, this when he told me this, that's what made I put him in this story. He told me, he said, your job is to put chief out of a job. I said, huh? He said, if you doing it, you don't need a chief, right? If you gonna be a chief one day. I say, Bosa, I got it. He said, it's all on you. I say, all
Oh yeah.
right. And he gave it to me, man. So Bosa Prim, man, so I put him in that story. Like I said, I worked for a lot of good officers, but when he put me down like that as a first class, and I seen where he was coming from, I say, man, got this, Bosa Prim. And so yeah,
Mm.
that's why I put him on that right there, man. Bosa Prim. I mean, like I said, I worked for a lot of good officers, but that one right there, I always remember
Put
that
you in the
because he
yeah.
he he put he put me on that track, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then my
The number
man,
one. The number one goat.
I'm gonna tell you the number one. Like I said, all them dudes could have been number one, but I'm gonna say
Right.
Senior Chief Hamby. Oh, country dude, redneck from West Virginia, bro. I'm just in the Navy, fresh in the Navy,
Mm.
E1, whatever. But that dude, you asked him, where you from, Cincy? West by Guard, Virginia. Had old back then the Navy had beards they used to eat from, had old straggly gray beard,
Right.
West by Guard, Virginia. But that dude took care of us like no other, bro. You know how we rode on the boat, how we
Oh
took
yeah.
our
Oh
people.
yeah.
That's where I
Mm-hmm.
got that from. And that dude took care of us. I'm gonna give you a quick sea story in a minute. But he didn't let nobody, well, it's a podcast, like I said, he didn't let nobody fuck with us.
Right.
Nobody could fuck with
Right.
us. You
Right.
come down to the hangar bay, you want to? No. Since you've having when having it, you ain't mess with none of these yellow, red, or blue shirt. Quick story.
Mm-hmm.
So during flight quarters, we doing vert reps. So you got to we got to clear the aisle. We got to clear the middle of the hangar bay so you and your forklift with your weapons coming this way, food going this way. So we making our path. So the ace suppo came down there and say, I'm gonna need y'all to move that plane. We got a plan already. Yes, sir, we
Yeah.
got it. We ain't gonna do that right now. We got to move something else before we can move that. Ace suppo, he go back and tell the captain. No, he go back and tell the suppo who was the captain,
Mm-hmm.
who said that the guy said we ain't gonna move that. So what suppo do? He go tell the air boss who was a captain. We had
Right.
like we had 7 captains on the boat, and
Damn.
so the air boss, suppo, a suppo, they come down to the hangar bay. What's going on? What's going on? We're like, yeah, we gonna move that. Da, 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 da. So here comes Senior Chief Hamby out of nowhere.
Mm.
He see them three standing there. He's like, what's going on? Ace Supper went and told the air boss that we said we weren't gonna move this plane. Senior Chief Hammy wasn't a big dude either. He said,
Right.
that fucking faggot. And he ran over there, bro. And he was in midstream, this close, and our lieutenant tackled him right then. He's like, get off me, lieutenant. Don't you ever, don't you
Wow.
bring your ball ass down here, mess with my people ever again. And I'm standing by, I'm E1. E2,
Right. Right.
I'm
Right.
E1.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, that dude, if I stayed in the Navy past these 3 years, I'm going to be like that. You ain't messing
You
with my people. And
yeah.
that's how I thought, man,
Yeah. So
that
hold
dude,
on. What year was this?
this was in 1982, bro. I just came, I came in the Navy, got kicked out of A school, got sent to a ship non-rate, and that was my
Yeah.
first senior chief, bro. I said, if I stay in the
Wow.
Navy pass, if I ever get up to that level, I'm gonna be like that dude. That dude was I mean, he wasn't no more than a foot from hitting that dude by the time Lieutenant tackled him. I say, man, senior chief roll like that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
me. I
That's
said
you.
that, and it was old country dude, West by Guard, Virginia. He said, where you
Mm.
from, senior chief? West by Guard, Virginia. But man, that dude took care of nobody. You better not come down there. Let's say you leave a pallet of Mike Mikes on the hangar bay. You say, I got
Yeah.
these 25 Mike bullets. I'm gonna call you one. Hey, Master Chief Presley, you got this box of bullets out here. Since she said by the time you call him the second time, it better be by the elevator well. And by the time you call the third time, it better be in the water. That dude had man, I thought my hand, I said, man, if I make it in the Navy, I'm only gonna do 3 years. But that dude right there, I said, man, that's my dude. Cause
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
couldn't come down and mess with us for no reason. He wanted the captain, the XO, everybody don't mess with his boys. And I said,
Right. Right.
man,
Right.
and that's why I had such a rough time when I got to Nassau with them command. Cause I'm gonna go with you. And
Right.
I took that from Happy, man. West
Yeah.
by God, Virginia. I never forget that dude. He probably dead and gone by now, cause that was 82, and he was
Right.
about
Right.
80.
Right. Right.
He was about 82 then. But
82 then. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Senior Chief
Yeah.
Handy, bro, that dude. So
That's what's up, man.
I'm gonna put him in that because man, when he did that, I said, man, if you care about your people like that, you willing to risk your
Yeah.
career, all that, and I write that in people's charge book now. Hey man, if you got to go stand on the captain's desk, do it. Do it. Let
Mm-hmm.
them know you take care.
Mm-hmm.
If it's for your people, so happy, man. But yeah, all them people I named, man, they was instrumental in what you saw I rode and I taught y'all
Yeah.
to road
Yeah.
because of them cats, man. Because all of them gave me something different. Gave me
Right.
this, gave me that, gave
Right.
me this.
So with that, like I said, I was 3 years as a chief when I met you. Like I
Right, right,
say, you, JB, uh, Kelly,
right,
all
right,
of y'all like poured into me, got me right, on that path of, just doing what you're supposed to be doing
right.
and still doing your job at the same time,
That's
making
the
it
same.
look easy. So I ask you this though, before we end. As much as you care about people, because I know you live in that gray area.
Yes,
much as you
sir.
care about people and took care of themselves. I watched you. Not even your own air department cell. It'd be other, no matter where they worked at on the ship.
The
You
whole
heard the
boat.
story. You and DRB, it's like you that we call you the crooked lawyer, but you
We
always
talking,
try to get
baby.
them out of stuff, take
Just
care of them. So why didn't you ever go CMC? Because that's what you really embodied what a CMC would do,
right. Good
for
question.
sailors.
Got it. So a couple of times I was asked one of those the one officer I talked about, Angela Cyrus, captain. She
Mm-hmm.
asked me. Then I got back to the boat. So I had a captain when I first came back to the Nassau. He talked. My man. He said, Master Chief, you ever thought about going CMC? I said, let me think about it for a second, sir.
Yeah.
No. He said, why that? I said, because you need that balance. I said, because CMC to try it, y'all got to do this. I said, me, Cap, when I come to your office, I'm on top of your desk. CMC can't do that right now. He in that try it.
Right.
I said, but when I come up in that Cap, he said, I know you been coming to my office real loud. That's right, because I got to get straight to the point. I ain't got time. So
Yeah.
that was I tried to balance it out. Because CMC, man, I honor them guys. I believe I'm a rock with them, but you need
Yeah.
that balance. You need that balance. Somebody say, Bill, but listen to him. Hey, CMC, I think we need to go back to the war room and tell them this how we need to do that because he in there in the meeting with the department head doing this thing, and he one voice, but then we come back as a mess strong. So I used to always tell him,
Mm-hmm.
yo, we need to, hey, no, who said that? The department head? That ain't gonna
Yeah.
work. Nah, we gotta do it like
Right.
this. And I had
Right.
COs who wouldn't let us do nothing in a mess. Then I had a CO, his first day in command. The next day, he called the chief meeting. He said, I'm giving that boat back to the chief because his predecessor wouldn't let us do nothing. We couldn't
Mm.
make one decision. You couldn't even, I couldn't make a decision for you to wear that hat. I'd be like, Ty, you can't wear the hat because, CO right here. But the next day of the chain of command, that dude, the first thing he did was called a chief meeting. He said,
Mm.
Captain Williams, he said, I'm giving the boat back to the chief. Because
Right.
you need, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that's why I didn't do it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
I want
Okay.
I seen you need a balance. You need good
Yeah.
CMCs. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing. But somebody got to balance that. Be that ear. Be like,
Right.
yo, you got enough Master Chief said we got this. We got this. Like I said, my man Big Charlie Love, who I talked about earlier, the best. I mean, the best I seen do it. But I learned something
Mm-hmm.
from it. Hey,
Right.
be worry about them people. Them people. And
Gotcha.
that's how,
Gotcha.
man, yeah, I always want to take care of them people. Yeah, man, you got to get you one of those,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah. I got to get
that
one
go,
of those. I
that go,
forgot to scoop that from my man though.
that goat, baby.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
goat.
Yeah. But
Okay.
thanks for coming through. I appreciate you for showing love. Top Five Goats podcast. Again, we get you back on to talk about some of your old wild Steve stories back in
Ooh,
the day.
boy.
But I again, I appreciate all that you have done for me. More importantly, and making sure I knew how to maneuver within the Chiefs mess. So,
Hey,
mad
yeah,
love
man.
to you,
Yeah, hey, man, I appreciate what you do for everything. And like I said,
Mm-hmm.
we just put out a blueprint, bro. And if y'all whoever follow it, follow it. We see who follow it, and we see where they at. And that's how we say, hey,
Ah,
that, hey, cause you sit back there in the back in DRP like, why is Unc doing that dude like that? Why he trying to get that dude off?
yeah,
He just ran somebody over or something. Nah, man, he a good
right,
kid,
yeah,
But how to
yeah.
work them boards and all that stuff. But that's what we do, bro. Hey man, I appreciate. Hey, I got this Saipan shirt on
I see you.
because
I see you.
that's where I garnered my chief. That was my first command as chief. I made chief at NRD Atlanta, but I really wasn't no chief because I wasn't doing no chiefy stuff. I got to the
Mm,
Saipan. That was my first boat as a chief, and that's
as a
where I
Chief.
honed all this stuff at, bro. Put it all into action. Came up with a game plan. I'm gonna do my 26 years to get out. So I got a game plan. Here I am 30
Right.
years later, but I got it, bro. But yeah, man, appreciate you having me on here, man, and keep doing what you're doing, man, and we'll make things work. I see you when you come to VA, baby.
I got five on it, messing with Top that. 5 dead or alive.